Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign, playing as the Prussians, using the Darthmod. I'll just give you a quick overview of the diplomatic situation. As you can see, in general, we're not badly disliked. We're saying that Austria doesn't like us, Turkey doesn't. They're the two main enemies, potential enemies we've got in the future, Austria and Turkey. The Italian states may be an annoyance at some stage if they decide to attack us. The crucial thing that's just happened recently is that we're now at war with the Dutch. They're at war with Poland and France. France basically has been eliminated, to be honest. They've only got one territory left in Europe, and that's Iceland, which is what we gave them. I mainly did that to keep their territories in North America alive, because they are very good allies to us. 175 they like us. Austria's now unfriendly. I'm toying with giving them a state gift at some stage. I don't want them to attack us before we finished off the Dutch. We're at war with the 13 colonies. We've literally just taken France from the Dutch. They were busy down here attacking the French. The French owned Turin and Lombardy, and they moved 2 stacks down here to destroy them, which has kind of left them a bit strategically out of place, to be honest. They're kind of in the wrong position really at the moment. What I'm going to do is keep an eye out for when these guys head north. I've had to strip the whole of Spain. There's no troops in Spain at all, so I'm hoping they're going to head north. I think they probably will. We've got an agent here to keep an eye on the Franco-Spanish border to make sure that we don't have an army turning up. We're going to have a naval battle here, probably in the next episode, I think, because there's actually a battle that we're going to fight. Good, we're recruiting here. I couldn't remember whether I've done that or not. Sorry, I just want to make sure. What we're going to do, we're going to keep this army here that's replenishing. This is the army that took a lot of losses in the siege of Paris, but we're going to use these 2 stacks here to try and take out these territories, these 3 territories if we can. The main problem we've got here is that they have quite a big navy and another stack of troops, or nearly another stack of troops here. Can't actually see how many there are. It's about 9 or 10, I think, maybe 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about 18, 19 troops, something like that, 17 troops. But here, this is going to be a very difficult battle, because you've got some very good ships. We've got 2 lots of ships that will come on, but the interesting stuff is occurring out here at the moment in terms of land battles. I think here last time, I think that there's troops here, as far as I remember. I'm just going to have another look actually. But I think there were, let's have a look. I think there was another stack, wasn't there, here? Let's speed things up. Yes, that was it. And that's the stack that's reinforcing these groups. So, let's have a think. So if I can besiege these guys and attack with these guys, it means these troops here won't come in as reinforcements for these guys. But my ones will. These guys will. You'll see what I mean. Let me just... Right, okay. So what's happening now... Yeah, I didn't think they would. What's happening now... These guys are reinforcing these guys, okay? And she's got a load of troops. My word. This is going to be much more difficult than I thought, to be honest. But these guys here, when we attack here... Both of these armies are able to reinforce each other. Do you understand what I've done there? I'm sure you do. It's not rocket science. So I say this guy will besiege these guys. This is this army. This army will attack here, but we'll have plenty of guys coming on to help them. Let's move some of these guys up actually. And make sure we've got lots and lots of troops lots of cavalry to help reinforce us. Right, we're going to put the general on last, I think. Okay, right, I'm quite happy with that. So we don't have a fantastic force here, but a lot of his troops, 3 of them are unnecessary Ranger units. Quite a lot of artillery actually, quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got plenty of cavalry, so we should be able to go around and take out his artillery with any luck. Let's get on with this. Not going to continue siege. We're not going to wait 2 turns because he's got 2 stacks down at Williamsburg, I think, or actually not Williamsburg. It is Williamsburg. So you need to take out certainly Pennsylvania, then reinforce these guys. You might even retreat these guys back to Philadelphia. We'll have to see. But let's assault these guys first. We outnumber them by about 1,000. No, more than that actually. By about 4,000. Let's assault. So the main thing here will be try to take out their mortars, which are very accurate, and their artillery as quickly as possible, so they don't do us any damage. Once we've done that, we can just move forward slowly, get into a good tactical situation and try to cause them to retreat. As I say, it's only a garrison battle, so we don't need to destroy them, we just need to get them to be shattered and retreat. So it obviously favours us, we don't need to fight it to the last man. And then we'll probably fight the Battle of Williamsburg, we'll have to see. Sorry, Maryland, wasn't it, I think? Annapolis, was it? Anyway, the next siege, we'll probably fight that through as well. See, it depends how many we lose actually here. Right, terrain. Let's have a look. Fortunately, it's not fantastic to be honest. I think we're on a downward slope, so we're not in a good position to be honest. Okay. Right, so let's sort out our cavalry to begin with. We really need to zoom along and knock out his artillery. Unfortunately, it's a pretty flat deployment zone, to be honest. A general behind here, so he can't be hit by the artillery. I hope. Yeah, it should be okay there. Right, anyway, let's put my artillery. Let's decide where I'm going to put my artillery. Let's do that. There's a building here, but obviously he's got artillery there. They'll knock that to pieces. Right. It's not really any particularly fantastic places to put my artillery, to be honest. Probably over on this flank would be best. Some fields here, aren't there? Maybe that'd probably be about the best place to put them. These guys are going to guard the artillery. Okay, and we're going to move our cavalry over a bit more. We might be able to use the town to go around through here and then flank them. But that's highly likely, to be honest. I think in this case I'm not going to try and... They're pretty much up to strength with us without our reinforcements. So what I'm going to do... I'm not intending to make this a battle of manoeuvre. We're not going to try and manoeuvre these guys very much. Can't get them into 3. Perhaps there's a tree or something there. It's interfering with me. That's better. We'll do that. Okay, there's another brigade here we're going to put just alongside them. So we've got the option of moving into that building, and that'll act as a kind of pin on our flank. Okay, and the final brigade, what we're going to do with that? tempted to push that through the village. Try and get some flanking movement here. Doesn't leave me much in reserve, does it? 2 brigades, no cavalry. Oh, these cavalry on this flank. Okay, well we'll group these together for fire control. Okay, let's start hitting these guys. There's the artillery. I'm just going to go straight in for his artillery. That's move round. Move round here. Oh, we're gonna move up the pikemen to here. Jump over here. Right, let's see if we can actually get the artillery. They're kind of in a bit of a mess at the moment. They don't seem to know what they want to do. Keep our own artillery firing on them. They're falling up square and all sorts of things, to be honest, at the moment. I don't think they know what to do. Got to get these shattered. Well, that's shattered, that unit. That's shattered. So they're not coming back. Need to destroy this last unit. So we need to retreat. I think this unit will have to stay there for a moment to make sure we do actually. Right now we need to retreat as quickly as possible. Okay, now we can start moving forwards. Now we've got control. Okay, like that. Did we get them all? They're broken. Okay. Hope we got all their artillery. Let's have a look. I think we did. Let's try and aim for their squares actually. They're going to be the troops that will take them the biggest hit if we can keep the artillery firing on them. Need to into 3 ranks if we can. Whoops. To move back a bit further forwards, a bit further back rather. We didn't actually take too bad a hit, to be honest. These ranges are a bit of a pain. They've got a longer range, unfortunately. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to charge them. They've got very low morale, so hopefully we can cause them some problems. Keep the artillery firing on these guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, coming counter charge. I need to back up those guys. If we can destroy those provincial cavalry. Okay, let's move down to here. Going to move around behind these guys. So the aim is to get them to run. We don't need to destroy them. Keep the artillery firing on them. Gosh, that gendarmerie is doing very well actually. can't hit these guys. Let's get rid of those cavalry. Artillery are doing a fantastic job actually on these guys. Okay, we need some cavalry over on that wing to break up their fire. Otherwise you find that you're suffering losses unnecessarily. Let's run. Now they've just fired a volley. Should be able to get up there pretty quick. Okay, what's going on over here? Got them yet? Shattered, shattered. Let's charge these guys. Okay. Keep the artillery firing on these guys who are standing. Okay, they're running. Let's advance. These 2 regiments to advance. Okay, got a general kind of route going on now, I think. Right, let's advance, keep advancing. Try and hit those rangers before they can do any real damage. I'll get those guys running. Okay, they've actually rallied those guys. We need to keep things rolling. Okay, I think we're going to turn off our artillery now. Okay, let's keep after these guys. Okay, that was relatively straightforward. They're not all shattered yet, which I think is why the game is still playing. There we go. Let's end the battle. Okay, we lost a few troops, not too many, I hope. Okay, we lost 249 and we killed 40 of our own troops. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, so we need to repair this as much as we can, which is not very much. Right, no, it's not good actually. I want to try and move out of here if I can. Because we want to take out this city as well. Of course, they'll have reinforcements, won't they, coming on? We can destroy them. What to do? What I don't want to happen is to be counterattacked by... Although these units are all... They've all got raggedy flags, as if they're not... Let's have a look. Can we actually see the units that are going to come on? Alright, that's fine. That's fine, actually. Similar kind of battle, to be honest. Looking at that. It's the one we just fought. A couple of depleted units of cavalry. They're all pretty much low morale troops. I'm saying that. They're 5-5. Again, we'd need to do the same business on there. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to fight this. We're not going to wait 3 turns. Let's do this. I thought the first time I went to attack that city, the army in Williamsburg could reinforce it. Maybe not. Perhaps I'm mistaken. Should be a very similar kind of battle, though not quite as... They don't have quite as many troops. on our troops. This is the better of our two armies. Actually, it's more elite. It's more grenadiers and really sort of heavy cavalry. I think we've got a unit of cuirassiers in this group. Wow, almost looks like the same battlefield. I think it is the same battlefield. I think it is. That's weird. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Perhaps we're marginally, slightly different. Not much. Anyway, let's put my grenadiers together. They'll form the centre of our line. So it's very, very similar to before. It's got artillery, which is a pain, but we're going to see if we can take them out really quickly. And we're going to try and force through over on the flank, the brigade there. And we'll force through on this flank over here. He's attacking uphill, but hopefully he won't have any guys there. He may, but now the only thing we've got here is one unit of artillery, so that's a bit unfortunate. So we need to make very good use of our cavalry. Let's take out his guys. I'm gonna have to attack uphill here a bit. Maybe we can come down here. Okay, now we've got 3 more units of cavalry on this side, so we're going to have a reinforced brigade over this side as well. And right, okay, where's my general? We'll put him over here as well. Okay. Well, that's good, he's actually got them in, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Embrasiers. Let's take the hill. Mass charge of cavalry. I need to... oh gosh, it's a bit weird. And we're going to move up all these guys. We'll withdraw the cavalry once they've actually done the business. In fact, they've probably done the business already, to be honest. Gotta watch these embrasures. We're going to just have to take the casualties, I think. The main thing is to destroy them quickly. In fact, we're just going to... I think they've gone, actually, to be honest. Looking at that, I think they've just... basically they've retreated. It's all over. It's all over. To watch these. We're going to withdraw all our cavalry, I think. The reason for withdrawing him is I don't want to get any unnecessary hits. Let's run these guys forward so we can start firing that square. Right, let's take out these guys. Now we're going to take those. So he's got some guys that are standing. Very brave. Some more units up. This brigade will move up. The square should go pretty quick, to be honest. So it's only got a quarter of its normal firepower. Going to turn off our artillery. Well, actually, let's just aim it for here. So we can fire on here. Let's run. They're gone. Fire on these guys. Oh. Don't run onto a fence. Let's just get the tribal auxiliary gone, and then that's all over then. Okay. I thought actually... Yeah, there we go. I had trouble before actually trying to do that. Let's end the battle. That was very, very quick actually. That's good. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to attack anymore. We're going to have to just take their counter-attack now from Williamsburg. We lost 155. We've killed 70 of our own men, so about half of the losses were our own guys. Fortunately, I can't raise any more funds at the moment. Right, I think that we'll probably be okay here, to be honest. Let's see if we can... These guys all up to strength. Sorry, I don't know why I've got 146 in that unit. It's just weird. It's just odd. I don't know why that is. Right, so the cavalry up to strength. Alright, he's a special unit, isn't he, that guy? That's why he's got 225, I think. Okay. Right, so we've got a couple of units that are fairly low strength. The rest are all up to strength. Okay, I think we can hold off these guys. He's got 2 stacks. What I'd like to do, if we can, is move out and support this army. Wow, that is... I'm just going to show you why that's so... Look at this guy. We can move out because we've got a guy here who's just unbelievable. The effect he has, +3 repression. He's a really good guy for repression. Okay, let's move down. I think we need to move down so we can support. Region captured, Maryland. This is obviously all going to upset the Austrians, but hopefully they won't attack us this turn. I don't believe that the Americans have, the 13 colonies rather, have much left. I can't really remember what's down here, to be honest. I did do a flyby to see. Let's have a look, let's see what's down here. Not much, let's see. He's literally just got the, just having a scout around to see what he's got. Just going to protect our ports if we can. Not quite, I don't think we can quite reach it. Right, okay. So now we could, no we can't actually, I was going to say we could push on, we can't actually push on and attack them, so it's irrelevant, we can't actually do anything more here. Nope, there's nothing more we can do here. We can't, I don't think we can get any more money from people, can we? Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any technology. We're probably about to be at war with the Austrians, so don't really want to give them anything. France are allies, so we can certainly sell them. Give them fly by rank. The trouble is, once it's out there, isn't it? That the French may give it to someone else, so we're not going to give them that. Mughal Empire, let's see if there's anything we can... Nope, their science is actually far better than ours. Ottomans, going to be careful because they're unfriendly. Can maybe give them the wedge. It's not a crucial kind of thing, is it? It's not going to turn battles, unlike fire by rank might. Nope. Poland are allies. Let's try that. See if we can get 1,000 for that. See if we get 500 for it. I'm desperate to start building these things up straight away, to be honest. two territories I've just taken, particularly the towns, the two buildings. Russia. I've got a feeling we actually went through all this earlier. Yeah. 13 colonies at war. I'm at war with them. Okay. Right. Well, we're going to accept that there's not much we can do here. We can't even rebuild. Can't even rebuild this actually. 1400. Yeah, see, there's not much point in rebuilding those. Okay, let's start rebuilding this. Okay, that's fine. Right, okay, let's get back to the naval battle down here. I think this is the third battle actually. I was saying that I think what we're going to do, we're going to play this in the next episode, the naval battle, because this is going to be probably quite a long, well, it will be a long battle, I'm sure, because whenever I've played this kind of battle before, what I normally do, I normally run away. When we're actually kind of like this fleet here, I think could probably defeat this fleet, or we'd lose so many ships it wouldn't be worth winning. So this fleet will actually run away and draw them onto this fleet. So there's going to be quite a lot of just sailing about, it'll be this fleet sailing towards my own fleet and dragging these guys on. And the AI normally makes a mistake. It normally throws out the 6 rates so that they get well ahead of their own ships, and eventually I can turn quickly and destroy the 6 rates without much loss. That's what sometimes happens anyway. Okay, well, I say we will actually be fighting the big naval battle here. This is the crucial one, the really decisive battle, I think, that's going to decide if we have any real problems with the Dutch or not. If we lose this battle, we are in trouble, because obviously our trade could be subject to their interdiction. Then they could stop our trade, of which we get quite a lot through this port, as you can see. 18, 19, 20,000. In fact, if you look at the trade, it's actually 13,000, so that'll be quite a loss to take, considering a profit is only 18, nearly 19,000. Our profit would go down to 5,000 each year, which would be very unfortunate to face. Okay, I say thanks for your time watching. Looking forward to this big naval battle. I've not had one for a while, which will be quite interesting. So just a short episode today, but there will be another big battle obviously in the next turn, and then we'll have to see about the counter-attack. I'm assuming I'm going to win this, but there will be some kind of counter-attack, I think, by the Dutch. I don't think they can actually reach us in less than maybe 2 turns, and we're actually replenishing this army, but that'll probably take at least 2 turns looking at the losses we've suffered here, maybe 3 turns. But we need to quickly get out and attack these guys, take these territories, maybe get them to surrender. Certainly we need to get this one and that one. We might actually give Amsterdam to the French. I've been toying with that for a day or two, thinking about that, giving the French Amsterdam. That will give them a nice powerful place in Europe to help us, and that would have bordered them onto the Austrian territories, because Austria is the danger now that they may decide to attack us. You can see I've left these territories completely unguarded. The Poles are not having a good time against the Austrians by the looks of it. They've lost Warsaw. Okay, enough chat. I'll be speaking to you soon. So thanks for your time watching. Bye for now.